and welcome to the Tarkus Zone. Thank you for joining me. Today we're just going to be on Steam today, looking at the new and noteworthy upcoming games. What I want to do is just go over the new and trending category. This is where I like to find newer games. I happen to be on Riven World, the first errors page, because they're going into early access in March, so you should check that out. But let's go up to the new and noteworthy, and this is on the Steam platform, and just go down to new and trending. And this is what it's going to do is it's going to ask me, do I want to start a queue to explore the queue? And I thought this would be a fun video series and see what shows up in the queue. Now, forgive me already, sometimes some raunchy stuff comes up in the queue. I'm going to try to go over that quickly. But I would like to, it's like almost like a dealer choice kind of thing. Like, what are you going to get for the queue? And you can scroll down here on this page and just see the list. But let's look at the queue and see what the queue tells us what's coming. So this is called CGI the Game. It's interesting. Step into a shoes of a real life body scans of models from today's generation and take on robot alien monsters in a futuristic metaverse. What? Okay. Okay. I guess this is the name of it, CGI the Game. I don't think it's my type of game, but that looks like you drop some LSD and you play that type of game. All right, let's go on. All right, what's this one? Mistcaller. All right, Mistcaller is a puzzle platformer inspired by games like Limbo. Okay, these are not my type of games. This is something, these linear progression games are something I used to play back in the 90s when I played Nintendo. Castlevania was one of them. I mean, there was all sorts of games back in the day. And if I want to play a retro game like this, I'll play on my arcade that I have in my office. I got a huge arcade in my office. So let's move on. Pong Ping. All right, this is really a new take on Pong itself. I was alive when Pong was invented, so this is kind of cool. 59 cents. If you want to get some retro vibes here and just hit a ball around for 59 cents, you can do it. Pong Ping, I think is what it's called. All right, the next cue. Okay, the floor plane puzzle solving game. Again, I do not like puzzle games. They're not my cup of tea. If you enjoy puzzle games, you can see it here for yourself. A lot of the times, they're either search room puzzle games. You got to search a room, find an item, place an item somewhere else. I used to do them for horror. The ones that they did, they used to have, like back in the day, they used to make a scary kind of puzzle game where you go into the haunted house and you got to do this, and it was neat. But again, puzzle games are not my thing. All right, so here we have is Hope. Mistakes are made. Mistakes are not. What? Play, learn. I don't know. Maybe I'm just missing what this is. What this is about. Forgive me. Okay, you're bouncing. Okay, moving on. All right, what do we got here? A princess. The extra story. So this reminds me of Nintendo back in the 90s. Even when I played Zelda back then, these type of games existed. And a lot of people like these retro games. Oh, it looks like it's got a little skinage in it too, because I'm not going to highlight it, but I can see it here. So this is part of the appeal. It's a skin flick too. All right, moving on. Oh, this one's got a demo. The person's doing a live stream, not demo, but a broadcast, you know, showing the game. This is called Pharaoh, A New Era. It's a city building game. I like those. I have a series called Time Wasters that has a lot of these type of games in it, or will be. I do play a lot of these type of games. What usually hooks me into these games is the graphics and the tech trees. And if they're simple and not too complex. When I play a game like this, I'm just trying to burn time, make my mind kind of do something else, you know, while I do other things. So if it's an easy interface, if it's time consuming, then, oh man, as you can see, it's comparing it to the other games that I have that are kind of like city builders. And this one's only 1954 and it's on sale. Do note it's a single player game. A lot of city building games are like that. Or maybe when you call this a civilization building game. I don't, Legendary Silder. Oh, it says right there. Legendary City Builder Return. So it's a city builder game. All right, moving on. All right, nope. I'm passing through this. I played this in VR, and I get the appeal of these type of games, but it's been done over and over. How many times are you going to remake Monopoly, right? I mean, come on. All right, The King of Cats. Navigate quarters of a cargo ship and try to survive a night with man-eating tigers on the loose. All right, kind of retro graphics. Very retro graphics. It's free to play, single player. So if you see it here, you know where to go. Go to Steam, look it up. Yeah. All right, moving forward. The Abyss. Everlasting Night, shadowed concept, Red Moon runs. Watch the sleeping sun, the white crown traverse through. Learn its secrets. Okay, could you be vague as hell? I mean, what is this game? By Abyss. So let me go down here. The Abyss. I usually just like reading what's up here to kind of get the gist of it, and then I have to scroll down here to understand. It's a dodge system, so it's like all right, moving on. It's not a type of game that I would play. Not even consider that game. Sorry, the graphics just were not my stick. I like some of the newer first-person shooters. This is looks like it's going to be a VR action game inspired by some of the first-person classics. So I'm looking here. You can download the demo on VR. I'm assuming, not trying to promote Meta, but I bet if you've got an Oculus 2, you could go on the Meta store and find this product and download it as a demo. That's where I get my VR games when I play VR, is just off the store there. So we'll move on with this one. Okay, this is a map making software. Not really a game. It's being released. If it's something you're interested in, you saw it here. And then you go to Finish Queue. Now I'm only going to go through 2 queues on these videos. So we're going to start up another queue. And we're going to get to the conclusion of this one, and then we'll finish the video. Snow Mountain. Let's see what's going on with this. Survive as long as possible between the moving walls in a random direction. The cell up key move, left move. Oh, that's kind of neat. So you're just, again, this kind of reminds me of, the stuff you used to see on the first Commodores. People like retro games like this. I mean, they really do. And this one is coming soon, and I'll have a price to it. Mortal Meal. Okay, play as a unearthed spirit, collecting fragments of your past while fleeing a force looking to consume your soul. Explore and survive. Now, if it looks like I'm having trouble reading, it's because I'm like 10 feet back from a large monitor that's on my wall. And I'm like 10 feet from it, so sometimes I got to squint to read it up on the monitor. Geez. And yeah, my monitor is 58 inches, so it's up there, and sometimes I got to squint. All right, so that's a cool game. All right, some VR. Again, it's a VR game. You see it here. Probably you can find it. Your drone, it looks like, or you can have any avatar. It looks like you can look like any avatar you want, and then you control the paddles with the VR controls, and it looks like it's like table tennis, right? I mean, ping pong. Okay. Horde Hunters. All right, this is like a top-down type of game. Geez, there's a name for these. Diablo has it. Lost Ark. Top-down, moving characters around. This looks like it has a progression system. Has 5 reviews. What's it got? It's got a demo, guys. It's got a demo, and the game is only under $4. So if you enjoy the demo, you can get the game. You know, it looks like a game if you like just hacking and slashing at things with kind of a retro vibe. All right, is that okay? I hit the next Q button, and that's that. Okay, well, there you go, guys. So we ran through 2 Qs, and I'm going to do videos like this every once in a while. I think it would kind of just funny of what's out there, what I see in my first takes of looking at something, and we might find a diamond in the rough. We might find the next game Tarkus wants to play. So just stay tuned in the future. Well, thank you for joining me. This has been the Tarkus Zone.